This video we're going to discuss weather. We're going to be starting to go through the sequence of play now. Now the weather can be, well, the rules, it implies the rules are always actually in the exclusive rules for the game. Now the weather for this one is in battle scenario rules, weather. Now you can do it two ways. You can either take it historically. If you're going to do historically, don't use the tracks along the side of the game board because they look like they've been superseded. What you should be using is use the historical weather on the actual turn record charts. Okay, so the first turn it's freeze. Okay, now the other way of doing it, which is the way I'm going to do it, is I'm going to use random weather. The reason I'm using random weather is I'm trying to make this as unpredictable as possible. Now, if you do that, if you're going to do random weather, what you do is the first player, which is determined by the scenario, rolls a d6 and looks up on this table. Now I rolled a 2. Okay, so it means the weather is snow. Now if you look at the once you've decided that, you can mark it as being snow on the track at the side here. Okay, now in the rule book for the scenario, you can see the effects on movement of different types of weather. Okay, so fair for movement, and they have effects on movement, and they have effects on combat. I won't actually read off all these tables. I think we can work it out ourselves. Now, when you're rolling for weather, there can be modifiers. So if a previous roll was 1, subtract 1 from the die roll. If the previous roll was 6, you add 1 to the die roll. Rain, mud and snow affect severity of things like march attrition as well. And they affect the initiative modification matrix results. So it's not just movement and combat that you need to be aware of.